How's it going, everybody? I'm back at the house. We're doing the cleanup today from the creek yesterday. That's my my grandson, Elias. That's my granddaughter, Zamaya. Say hello.
Hello.
All right, so we're back at the house and we're gonna do this cleanup today. I'm gonna run it through the gutter sluice. We're gonna see what kind of gold we recovered at the creek. It's flood gold. It should be good. The pounds were looking great. So let me turn these guys around, get everything all set up, and we'll get right to this. I hope it's gonna be a good one. I hope you guys enjoy. All right. All right, today, you guys, I'm sitting on the porch in my front lawn. It's a nice, beautiful day again here in Colorado. So here I got everything all set up, got the tub, everything right there. Let's check out the concentrates. That's what we got from the creek. All right, we'll run that through the we'll run out through the gutter sluice and see what kind of gold we get. Yep, tell them, Elias. I also added a catch pan right there. It's safe to put a catch pan in there, even though I do have it in the tub right here. But sluices can lose gold, even cleanup sluices at the very end. None of them are 100%. So I put a catch pan in there to see if we lost any gold at the end. So there it is. Got all set up here. What you guys say we put that first scoop in there? See what kind of gold we can get. There we have it. No need to classify none of this. It's already down pretty good to the black sands. Classified good enough. I think I already see maybe a couple pieces in there. Really nice, beautiful day here in Colorado again. It's pretty crazy. I've never seen these guys. I'm just about 45 years old, and all my life I have never seen weather this good in Colorado in the middle of January. I sure am loving it. Yeah, I'm seeing some pieces already in there. Quite a few. Just run a little bit longer here, and then I'll bring these guys in to take a look. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some nice pieces show up here for flood gold. It's pretty good. And the thing about this, these guys, I did not have to dig deep. These guys seen in the video, I only went maybe across the surface, maybe 3 or 4 inches down, until I found that one spot on the bank, and then I did go a little bit further down, maybe a foot down, but I did a trench right across the whole bank. So that seemed to be the best spot that I found. So I stuck it out right there. I think I was speed panning maybe 10 to 15 pans. So that's what this is. This is maybe 15 or so pans concentrated down. It was just panning. I'm starting to see quite a bit show up there. Nice little line of gold showing up there. All right. And these gutter sluices, guys, now since I have gotten this gutter sluice, they work really great. I mean, I still have faith in my little buddy, but I needed something that was just a bit longer because the black sands I get here, I get quite a bit usually, and I usually have to clean up the mat and the buddy several times. At least with this one right here, I can just run it all in one session. All right, there's quite a bit in there. Sweet. Pretty much every spoon I'm dumping in here, there's 1 to 2 pieces showing up, maybe more. We're just about finished. We ain't got much more left. All right, that was a nice cleanup so far for panning. Man, imagine if I went back and took the sluice. If this weather keeps up the way it's been, I think I'm gonna go take the sluice back on that spot. Set it up. Should be good. Let that black sand clean out of the mat just a little bit. All right, you guys, we're getting down to the last 2 or 3 spoonfuls left. I'm seeing quite a bit of gold in there. Right at the top of the mat right there. Oh, wow. Sweet. That makes me pretty happy because that right there is a spot definitely worth going back. Taking the sluice, seeing how much gold I can pull out of there. Guys, I'm gonna fill up my little bottle here so I can dump the last little bit out. Holy, whoa. Can't wait to show you guys this one. This is gonna be awesome. Nice gold all through the mat. Seems like it's washing off the top of the mat there. As I'm dumping it in like this. I'm seeing a lot of gold come off of the pan right now. Really small, but it's a lot. All right, you guys, that's all of it. Got it all done. I'll watch that clean out for just a sec. There's a lot of gold in there. All right, guys. Let's bring these guys in, take it off the tripod right quick. Let's see if I can get these guys a good view here. There we go. We'll slowly move up, and man, look at all them little yellow specks. That's a lot of gold right there, you guys. That is nice. All right. Nice. There's a lot of gold coming out of there. The more of the black sand washes out of that mat, the more gold I'm seeing. Let's see here, look at all that. There we go. That's a nice line of gold right there. Nice. The sun view at this time of the year, I can never really get it right, quite right. All right, stop the water. We stop the water here, and I'm seeing a lot of gold now. Now that it's settling down, you can see in there, it's very small, but there's quite a bit in there, you guys. Oh, let me see here. Sorry about the glare, everybody. There's still water in it, but all right, yeah, I'm gonna clean that out. But I wanted to explain a little bit about the gutter sluice here and these small little riffles. When we're cleaning out the black sands and you're doing your very last cleanup, it's very important, you guys, to have something, especially if you're dealing with small flour gold, really small flood gold. Flood gold is usually small. And yeah, gold is heavy and it sinks, but the thing is, with flood gold, it's only gold that's going to be recovered after the flood season, right? So that's why it's flood gold. It's only going to be a few inches sitting on the surface, so you can get that right away right after the floods and stuff. So I wanted to explain a little bit about that. But this process here, when you're trying to separate it from the black sands are also heavy. They're heavy on the scale, not as heavy as the gold, but in order to separate it, we run a system like this. And these small little riffles and stuff you got in there, all them little grooves, it's gonna work, and they're gonna get the black sands, and they're gonna tumble around there, and they're gonna dance around, and they're gonna move. They're gonna slowly wash away. Gold being heavy, it's gonna get caught in there in that mat, and it's heavy, you guys. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna go nowhere unless you absolutely just, you know, putting force through it and washing it out. And the angle is also important. You gotta have a slight drop. Usually they say an inch per foot. You want to drop your angle down so you can get a velocity force. You know, it's the gravity, it's working with gravity. So always trust in your sluice. No matter what, it will work. And if you don't, you can always use a catch pan. We'll pan that back too. See if we dropped any gold right out the end. But I'm gonna clean that up right now, and we're gonna see what kind of gold is in there. Looking really good though. All right, first we're gonna remove the sluice, just a slight bit, so I can get this right here. The pan, we'll just do a quick pan on this, you guys. Nothing major, not slow, real fast. There shouldn't be much gold in there. I do have the jet dry. I do plan on getting that creek drop soon. It's guys believe that? I know that thing works great. I've witnessed it, seen it. Yeah, nothing major. We'll just go real quick out of there. Surprised I didn't find no lead yesterday in the creek. Usually I'm pulling out lead. So, I mean, it's good that I'm not. You know, we don't want the lead in the water. Still, when I do find it, I like to take it out. Do my part in cleaning it up. I'm not seeing anything in here so far. All right. I'll just do a quick pan back. Got pieces of metal in here. They're little pieces of chipped metal and stuff. I'm not seeing any gold in here, you guys. But then again, that was just a fast pan. But I didn't see no gold in the pan. All right, let's grab the other one. And I'm not sure, you guys. I always have a hard time cleaning this one up. I still have yet to figure out how to clean this one up. So, because I can't pull the mat out of this. So I usually have a hard time doing that. I'm not sure exactly how, but we'll get it all cleaned up. Guys, this is a little bit difficult. I'm gonna have to figure something out on how to clean this out a little bit faster. I wish I could pull the mat out. That's the one thing about this. It works really great, but unless you got a system where you can clean it out, it wouldn't make sense if I tip it just like this and turn on the water on a little, on a higher flow. It'd be a lot easier to get out. But I'm scared of also losing it and splashing all around in there. So, just taking your time, get it all cleaned out. I am seeing the gold in the mat drop down. Put some pressure on this. right, you guys. I'm not seeing any gold. Maybe a couple spots right here. Alright. Actually, you guys, I am seeing some gold still in here. And that's the thing, guys, when I'm not editing anymore as much as I was, this is the process, you know, I go through that, you know, that I really go through. I was making it seem pretty easy to clean out these mats, and you know, most of the time they are, but when you got the small gold like this and you're trying to get it out of these small riffles like this, they get stuck in there pretty well. I seem to have done it right there. All right, guys, I think we got it all cleaned up. Pretty excited. Let's pound this back. And usually what I'll do, you can see it leaves very, very little concentrates. Now we're down to the very last little end of it. And normally you always do have to pound this back. There is other methods and other things you can do to completely, you know, run this last little bit down, which I like is a Miller table. And what Miller tables are, it's just a flat table that lays down, really smooth water going down, and it pushes all the black sands off, and it'll leave just the gold only. And then all you got to do is just get your snuffer bottle, suck it right up, and that will finish the process. I think Miller tables or shaker tables work really great for that. But there's a little bit of white blonde sand, which is the light material. So I'll slowly, lightly wash that off. Just real quick. That's about all it takes. And then now, we can pound this back, you guys. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Let me see if I can bring you guys around. Maybe get a better view. Let me see here. There's a lot of gold coming up right here on this corner. I see a nice big flake coming up right there. All right. I don't know if you guys can see all that gold right there. Check that out. On the top left corner, it's popping out good. So I know this is gonna be a great cleanup. I'm definitely going back, and I'm gonna run the sluice there. This piece right here is rolling around. I can feel that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, I can feel that piece. It's rolling around. this angle here, you guys, just the view, I mean the sun is just horrible right now. I thought coming outside would have helped from being down in my basement where I've been making my most recent ones. The lighting down there just sucks. It is a basement though. Look at all that gold right here. Holy cow. No jokies, guys. This is a spot. It's all flood gold. There's that piece right there, rolling around. One I can feel. Hear that? It's even scratching on the pan. Oh man. That's a little chunky. There it went down again. All right, you guys. I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna get in there and we're gonna take a look. Check that out. Check that out. That is absolutely a nice smile of gold right there. Nice. Spread it out just a little bit. And that piece I can feel. I'm not sure where it went. It might have rolled down. Or right here. Maybe it's right there. That's an awesome cleanup, you guys. All right. That was a great cleanup, everybody. I loved it. I'm definitely gonna go back and I'm gonna run that sluice. I'm gonna drop sluice in there. Not sure when. I know that spot's there. Um, uh, it's just a great spot for me to go back to, right? I can't pass that up. If you find the gold, you stay on the gold, you clean it out, right? That's me. That's what I'm gonna do. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you guys. And if you're new to this channel, and if you're just viewing, keep on viewing, keep on giving me the support. I got some awesome stuff coming up in the next few months and stuff. You know, come springtime, I got some things that I have coming. What else? I got some more giveaways happening. I have my store still, you guys. So I'll give you guys more detail on that also, but I'm gonna pull some things from that, you know, some stickers, some magnets, I don't know, some other good stuff, a t-shirt or something, and I'm gonna do some giveaways with some merch, 5280 merch. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and if you're new, please do subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Drop a comment. That helps out the channel a lot. All right, you guys, and on the next one, I'll see you then.